Hello, it's been a while. I'm back to do some Chopin Études after an enormous burnout on them. So I've been playing the piano, but I just haven't really touched these for a long time. So we're continuing with number 10. I have been spending the last kind of month or so reacquainting myself with numbers 1 to 9, but I think in these videos I'm just going to be focusing on the ones that I am currently learning. It was getting a bit too fragmented. So I'll explain what I've done so far. I've been very simply playing from a certain point near the end of the piece, at this point bar 47 through to the end, and I'm just trying to work gradually backwards and playing it at any tempo that I can, and it can fluctuate. I'm not holding myself to a particular tempo. And I just try and aim for no mistakes. And if I do make a mistake, no mistakes and no stress, basically. If I do make a mistake, then what I do is I center the bar where I've made a mistake, and I work outwards from there. So we're gonna just do that. I'm gonna go from 47 through to the end. If I make a mistake, we're gonna stop and work on the section. Actually, 44. I'm gonna go from 44. Right, here we go then. Here's 44 onwards. Okay, I did make a couple of small mistakes before then anyway, so now we're going to center, what I say is we're going to center bar 55, put a marker on the end of 56, put a marker at the start of 54, and then I'm going to work outwards from there. So this is now the focal point of my practice, and I'm going to do this for half an hour. And that's basically going to be this practice session. No metronome, no faffing about with rhythms, unless I really feel like I need to. But yes, this is going to be now the entirety of the next half an hour. Is me going to be working outwards from bar 55. I'll try that again. Good. Still a couple of mistakes, so I'm going to just try it one more time for safety. These are in triplets, so I'm trying to find that triplet rhythm, although it is slightly counterintuitive. The right-hand triplets do not line up with the kind of the note pattern. Now I've moved it outwards, 53 to 57, and this is going to be the kind of the trajectory of the thing. Here we go. Oh, but it's okay, because that bar isn't included. So, we got there. Let's move it out again. Here we go. This is 52 onwards. Let's do some of these chords. So we've got... Almost. Let's try that bar again in chords. The problem is, You probably can't see from this angle, so I'll hold it closer. This bar has like a million flats and double flats that don't tend to actually help understand what the harmony is. When you actually look at the left-hand pattern, it's just an E major chord. And the right hand is descending. It's like it's in A major, basically, playing a dominant of A major. But it's written, this is the problem, it's written like it's in B double flat major. I don't know if that makes any sense. And we never see the B double flat, because that's a bit silly. Oh yeah, we do actually. Here. But, I think once you realise that all of these double flats are just a way of communicating a simpler idea, it's easier, but my brain still gets caught up on it sometimes, so. No, it's not so bad. If that was written in sharps, it would be zero problem. So I think it's one to memorise, really. Okay, here we go. Let's go back again. Put it in context. So. Cool. Okay, that's all good. So when we reach the end of the page, I think I'm going to make an executive decision that when we reach the end of a page or the start of a page, then I stop doing that. So now we're going to go back to trying to play from that line through to the end again and see if that's made any difference. I think this has to be the way I do it. Otherwise I'm going to end up doing this just all the time. So I think pages are the way I'm going to structure this for now. So now I'm going back to bar 44, see if I can go from 44 through to the end of the piece, basically. So 2 whole pages. Without a mistake, is the idea. So I'm going to be very cautious. Oh no! Bar 56, stupid mistake, I stopped concentrating. So let's do the same thing. The problem is I'm not sure this method actually works in terms of stopping at the end of the page. So maybe I need to have a number of bar limit, maybe like, maybe when it spans an entire page, if that makes sense. So in this case, it would be from kind of, it should be obvious. When these markers end up kind of go from like here to the same place on the next page. Okay, let's try from, this is 55 to 57, centering that bar. See, when I'm actually concentrating, it's fine. So it's just making sure I have that in context. Let's go from 54 to 58. One more time. No, A flat. Yeah, it's my problem. I'm focusing on the inner stuff, and I'm not thinking about the bass. So it has 3 E flats and 3 A flats. Two, 3. figure out exactly how much of this to do before I feel like it's no longer helpful or too time consuming. So. And then one more bar on this page, let's see. Now we're in groups of twos, by the way. And that's it, we've done that. So we'll keep going onwards. I think this is the right way to do it, because then I'll have a good 5 or 10 minutes on centering this part before I go back to what I was doing before. So now this is from bar 52. 52 to whatever it is over the page. Good stuff. Now in groups of 2. Dominant 7 there. This is a very hard bar. Oh, but it's alright, I'm not doing that one yet anyway. That's the thing. Don't want to get carried away. Now this is 51 onwards. Double flats everywhere again. Oh, what am I doing? I was just thinking, oh, this is feeling so much easier. Okay, so let's look at that bar then. Those 2 bars. Let's just try it quickly in rhythms. So. Now emphasizing the second note of a group of 3. So. See, it's that note that catches me. And the third note. Okay, so let's try it again. Here we go. Okay, now 3 more bars of this page. Great. That's a killer bar, by the way. It's so difficult, but I'm not sweating it for now. If it ever goes wrong, we'll work on it. But I'm slowly building the muscle memory, is the idea. Now, this should be... Yeah, one says a lineup. I think this is now... We've got a couple more bars. This one, 2... Yeah. We're getting close anyway. Basically, when we're playing a page, then we know to stop. this bit so hard. So as you can see, I'm not really trying to do anything with that yet. I'm just trying to survive it. Now, this is it. So now we're at the same place. This bar of this page to this bar of this page, which means that this is the last one. If we can do a full page without a mistake, centering the difficult bar, then I think we've succeeded in something there. All in threes, now groups of two. Bum, 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 bum. Okay, cool. That was it. And one more bar. Great. So this is the thing. I'm just trying to build consistency. I'm so sick of making involuntary mistakes. This whole, if you want to call it an arc of my practice, is going to be all about consistency. Because I think, I stress so much about making mistakes. I tense up so much about making mistakes. And if I can basically... what am I saying? If I can get over that and be fairly secure in my playing to the point where I know I'm not going to make lots of mistakes, then I feel like I can open my mind up to the other things. As of yet, I'm just so tense and trying to hang on, trying to prove myself in terms of tempo. So I think consistency is really key for now for me. So here we go. So this is from 44 to the end, without a mistake, again. Really trying to aim on the consistency thing, just control and understanding and consistency. So... there it was. I could feel it coming. Okay, so that's fine. So now we do the same thing. It's as simple as that, really. We just do it again. So, but I think it's good, I'm really ironing out the cracks that I'm, and this difficult section that I've been ignoring will now get some proper work. So this is now from 62 to 64. If I make a mistake while I'm doing this, then I do rhythms. I think that's a sensible way of looking at it. So I zone in, when I'm doing this little phase of practice, then I zone in on problematic bars with some rhythms. So let's do some groups of two. Okay, and reversing it, so... And then we just try it again, so in real time. Okay, all good. My left shoulder's getting a bit tense. I can feel it, so I'm going to try and loosen up a bit. Now we're going back a bar. So this is now 61. Oh, there it is. So rhythm's on this one too. This bar is a killer though, I have to say. Okay, cool. And the other way. Bad pedaling, but the notes were right. So let's go again from 61. Here we go. Ah, it's a bloody E flat. Okay, let's go again. So 65 in rhythms. This bar is actually quite nice to play once you know what it is. Let's go back again and do it. So here we go. Oh no, it's not what I expect. Rhythms again. And rhythms. I'm at a dilemma as to whether to bring out that note or to bring out these top notes. Because it's nice to hear both, really. If I bring out the top note, it's this. Yeah, I can't play it yet. It's a bit shrill up there, that's a problem. I quite like having the echo effect of the low part being brought out. I quite like that personally, but you know. Let's try it in rhythms, so. Okay, that's it, and the other way. Da 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 da, in time, so. Good, that's going to get there, I think, over time, but I'm just not forcing it. So now let's try again. This is 61 to 66. Better, feels nicer. Feels nicer for sure. Now, awkward bar, surprisingly. Then this one's alright. Then a bit of tension on the dark harmony there. Then an easy bar. Good job. Now we go back again. There's that bar again, so let's do it in rhythms. And the other way. And back to 60, so... I love this piece, it's so nice. It's so beautiful, this piece. I really enjoy it. From 59 again, so... That feels good. I don't need to get complacent, but that was better. I knew it was coming. You can always, I think it's interesting, you can feel when a mistake is coming, when your mind starts to wander. So interesting. Right, so now this is bar 66 in rhythms. Should really be going from the bar before, because I will, because it was really the bar before that caused the problem. So I'll do 2 bars in rhythms. See? Same notes, that's interesting, isn't it? Left hand's pretty nice to play, just this chord, this chord, this chord. Da, 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 da. Right hand's doing this chromatic business. So here's the other side of the rhythms. All good. Let's go back to 59. Here we go. All good. Yeah, those 2 bars again. So 62 and 63 with the problem this time. Let's do rhythms. One more time. Bit all over the place. Let's do right hand. That's my problem. I don't know where I'm going there yet, so. Okay, in rhythms this time. It's a real pain in the ass, this bar, if I'm being honest. Here we go. Not quite, so one more time. That's it, and the reverse, so. All good. So let's play it for real from 59. Keep going. And then it continues. Almost out of time, but I want to keep at least this one up until I've done the whole page. As in a full kind of page of notes. We're getting quite close actually. Not so far off now. So now going from this bar. We're in groups of 3 here. I must remember the 3 to 2. Which I'm going to put here. As in, so I'll tell you what happens here. You get these moments that go like this. In threes. Da 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 da, that kind of thing. The notes are identical. This is the same as this. You hear one is going. That's kind of the point of this etude in some ways, along with other things, is to understand the musical impact of the 2s and the 3s, you know, even with the notes being the same. So I need to be very careful I'm doing that. When I'm in triplets, I'm in triplets. This is triplets. And then this is duplets. Now, don't autopilot, let's be careful. Okay, all good. Good, okay, and on this one, this one, this one. this is a horrible bar as well. Very hard, very awkward. Okay, all good. So bar 68 is a nightmare bar, but I have already done quite a lot of work on that. Just not in a way that's really comfortable yet, but I do know what to watch out for. Now, how are we getting on for bar to bar? Almost there. A couple more to go. So we're in 3s over here, then to 2s. So. Let's be careful on that bar then. So we've got. So when we're in groups of 3, I'm going to do my rhythm practice in groups of 3. Dum da da dee da da do da da dum. So a bit fast, but we do the second note now. And the third note. That's the thing, I do know this piece pretty well. I mean, I feel like you do this enough, you eventually will just learn it. I'm kind of just trusting myself to do it without drilling it, you know? It's slightly more organic this way, I feel. Just playing it, you know, and listening. There's an E flat there. So we'll do that bar as well. And I know it seems like I'm drilling it, but it's nothing compared to how I was drilling it before, if you look at the earlier videos. I was kind of driving myself insane with the amount of drilling I was doing on those videos, to be honest. So. Now, here we go. Okay, all good. And now into groups of 2. Then we've got a awkward bar of focus, focus. Luckily there's a row, so he knows it's hard. And now we're back into groups of 3s. So now from here to the end, I'm pretty comfortable. Doesn't mean I'm not going to make a mistake, but I am more comfortable there. So we'll do a couple more, because I think we've almost got to the crossover point. Almost, a few more bars, and then we're there. Almost there. So this is in groups of 3, so. Oh, come on, focus, focus. I'm not thinking. So here we go again. No, it's a G flat. So let's be careful. And now other way. And let's go again. Just a bit of blues, nothing to see here. Feels nicer for sure. Still not there yet, but close. A flat, A natural, C flat, awkward bar, now back to threes. Cool. Okay, good. So, I mean, the amount of effort it still takes me to, where did I just get to? There. The amount of effort it still takes me to just get all the notes right is kind of crazy, to be honest. Now, I think, now we've just got one more bar and then we've got the crossover. But, you know, I think this is what I need to acknowledge, that I'm not there yet in terms of consistency. I'm getting better for sure. Like, my fingers are now finding the notes more automatically and I'm less tense. But I want to basically get out of my head the fear of mistakes as much as I possibly can. Like, when I learn a piece, I want to know that I can play the notes as a first step, for sure. Which is not always a given, you know, unfortunately. So, here we go. Groups of threes. So... all good, feeling alright and comfy, and here's the groups of twos. Dominant 7, there, awkward bar. Up the 10th, and back down to normal. Need to relax the left hand. Harmony. And now the rotation bit, just going round and round. B flat, not so bad. Dominant 7 and A flat again. C flat and A flat. A natural, sorry, and up the 10th, up a higher jump there. Back to groups of threes. So concentrate, not complacent. I think I'm safe. Once I get there, that's the kind of moment to actually breathe. Oh god, the coders are always so nasty in these pieces. They're so hard. He always leaves the hardest bit right to the end. He just throws in a couple of tenths that really make it difficult. Okay, now back to our old friend, the hard to read bar with double flats. So. Dominant 7. I tried to resolve it. But no. Down to the dominant. One more time then. E flat. E flat there as well. Let's look at that bar then. So groups of 3. And the second. And the third. And let's go again. See how unstable that bit is? I don't know that well enough yet. And then groups of 2s. All good, don't panic. So now we've done our little goal. We've played a whole page of it without a mistake. Not perfectly and not without hesitation, but without a note mistake. And now time is out. So what I'm going to do is just try one more time. Final attempt to get from bar 44 to the end without a mistake. Because we've drilled a couple of the hard parts now. We've touched almost the entirety of that section. So why don't we just try it one more time. Focus, because I don't know this bit so well. Changes here, and down we go. All good. That's a page. Off we go. Awkward bar. Back to threes. Don't get complacent. Okay, good. So now that's the amount of work it'll take for now to get this marker from here to here. But it means now I know I can do it. So the next bit I work on is this page. We do this page until I can do the whole page, and then I try and build it into the overall narrative. And I just keep going back. That would be 3 out of 6 pages. So they're not that long, but they're long enough to be awkward. And as I'm going, I'm gradually memorizing too. You know, I'm not trying to memorize, but I can't help but memorize like bits like this. I think there's a good chance I could play a lot of this from memory now, the last half of it, but I'm not going to try it yet. Okay, so now all I want to do is randomly pick an etude from number 1 to 9. So in order to do that, I probably need to find a random number generator, which I'll do very quickly. And then we'll try an etude to finish. And the random number is 4, the worst one, the one I haven't played for ages. So let's see if I can even remember how this one goes. That is hard. What is this again? Genuinely, way better than I thought it was going to be, but, you know, obviously it's still very rusty. I got into it as it went on. Let me just double check a couple of moments that are foxing me. So, the first page, I mean, was just really rusty, so I wouldn't mind just playing that again slowly. Carefully. My left hand's a bit all over the place, honestly, so it's a bit rusty there. For now, it's good enough. And then there's a transition that I kind of messed up here. Yeah, that's all right. And then that's a hard section, but we got through it mostly. This bit was all right-ish. Okay, and then I hate this bit so much. It's one I really just need to bite the bullet and really understand. It's a circle of fifths, isn't it? You know, it's just da 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 da. See, this is my problem. I don't know what it is. That's why I find it hard. So we've got B major, E minor, A minor, D major, G major, C major, F sharps, kind of flat 5, back to B major. So it's a little circle of fifths from B minor. Okay, so. One more time for safety. Yeah, that's a bit rusty too. I'm going to have to work on this separately. It's the old thing of just like not being ready for the F sharps. That's better. And then that was alright. I was happy with that. And then this is always hard regardless of what state it's in. See, I'm missing notes already. I can't miss notes at this speed. I was happy with a lot of that. Then let's check the coda, because the lead up was fine. So the coda is that one's not a ding dong, it's a plonk. Okay, so one more time. Yeah, it's just not ready, this bit. And blink and a blink. Right. It feels really weird to be back, but thank you for watching. If you're there, I think I'm in the midst of a cold, so I probably don't look great. But thanks very much, and see you later.